Okay, so as promised, the funnier story time video. So last year, myself and my lovely mum went to Kos in the Greek islands, and because I absolutely love horses and love horse riding, every time we go on holiday, we find somewhere for me to go riding, and my lovely family tolerates me and comes along with me. So Kos was no exception. So we found this stable and it was such a nice stable. The horses looked so well cared for. It was gorgeous. I'd have lived in their stables. And we arranged to go for a ride. So the usual, they get the group together and they go, who's experienced at riding? And I go, I'm quite experienced at riding. And they kind of match you up with a horse based on that. So, you know, the less experienced people go for the really docile horses. They match them up like that. So they led me up to this horse and they laid me up to the only horse in this yard wearing a Western style saddle. Now I have ridden Western before, twice, when I was about 11 and 12, definitely 12 at the oldest. And I don't enjoy it as much as the European style saddle. I just don't find it as comfy, I don't find it as easy, and whatever. But I wasn't going to complain. I was going to get to go riding on a beach at sunset on a Greek island, so nothing was going to spoil that. So they try and get me up on this horse. So I put my foot in the stirrup and I stand up, and the saddle is literally at my belly. It's nowhere near me getting on this horse's back. So the usual for anybody that's done horse riding, there's a bit of unceremonious bum shoving, and you're up on that horse whether it's easy or not. So they fired me up onto this horse's back, and because, as I said, the saddle was sitting around my belly button when I was standing in the stirrup, unstunningly enough, once I was sat on his back, I couldn't reach the stirrups with my feet. Who would have thought? And it was at this point that the guys at the stable announced that actually those stirrups weren't adjustable, that was as short as they went. At which point I'm sitting there going, okay, interesting. So I said I was quite happy to ride without stirrups. It's just a trek down a beach. And Western saddles, they give you a bit more grip and support. So they start yakking to each other in Greek about whether or not this is okay, and I'm just sitting there, minding my own business, sat on this horse with my legs dangling in midair. And they turn around and go, no, 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 get off, get off, get off. And they sounded quite urgent. It was weird. So I got off, but having ridden European for years, and only riding Western twice, I forgot that the huge, massive main difference between the two is how you need to get off. So for Western, you want to keep one foot in the stirrup, take the other one out, and stand up, kick your leg over the back, and go down one foot at a time. European, you just kind of kick both feet out, lean forward, swivel, and drop. But once you've been riding for a while, the kicking feet out, the leaning forward, the swivelling, and the dropping all becomes a really quick, maybe 3-second manoeuvre. So I was partway through this manoeuvre and literally already at the mercy of gravity when I remembered, oh god, that's the difference, you're not meant to do this. The reason you're not meant to do this is the front of the Western saddle has the big thing like this. And when I leaned forward, I had basically pushed that right into the bottom of my ribcage. When I swiveled, I ground it into my ribcage. And when I dropped, it hooked under my bra. So, Ali went down, bra went up, and it ripped, but only partially. So, it was still firmly affixed to this saddle, and I am hanging out in the middle of this stable yard. So it took me and one of the stable hands to try and wrestle my bra back off of this saddle. It was ripped, it was not providing much support for the rest of the day, and I had, you know, exposed myself to a lot of people. They then had to send me over to the other horse that they were matching me up with. The stable boy that they had leading me to that one was quite young. I may well have been the first boobs that he's seen in person since his mum, and I was mortified. So yeah, and my lovely mum made it even better by coming up to me and going, I don't understand how you manage to do these things. So as you can guess, I have a bit of a reputation for being clumsy and having stupid accidents. And unfortunately, this wasn't even the last time my boobs featured in this holiday, because we went to a honey farm and there was a really cute donkey outside, and I'm going to try and insert the picture of this because I think you guys will not believe this. So I'm sitting scratching the donkey away because I love animals and, you know, they're cute, and my mum's taking pictures of me and the donkey, and then this other lady says, do you want a picture of both of you with the donkey? My mum says okay. So I kind of hook my hand under his chin and I'm like scratching his cheek on the other side so that I can kind of get him facing the camera, but he's getting a scratch, so he's still happy about it. And just literally, as this woman, I'm going to need to actually adjust my camera to try and demonstrate this. As this woman clicks the shutter on the camera, I just feel as the donkey licks my boob. I was dressed, it's not that gross, you know, the picture I'm putting up is not going to be something that can get you arrested. And luckily I was, you know, it should have been a second later with a shutter, my face would have been pretty shocked in that picture. But as it is, we've just got a picture of a donkey going up against my boob, which we all had a really good laugh at, and so did my friends at home. So I hope this story time video cheered you guys up a bit if you're having a bit of a bad day. In case you guys are wondering why I put this video up when it's not what I normally do, I had put up a video earlier discussing a little bit about depression and issues with that, and I felt that you guys deserved something a little bit or a lot more light-hearted after that, so this is what you're getting. So I will see you guys later in my next normal beauty related video. Bye.